Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and today I'm excited to share my family's experience with the BIC BodyMark tattoo markers, a fun, creative tool that has quickly become a favorite around our home. As a mom, I'm always looking for safe, engaging activities that let my children express themselves, and at just $13, these markers offered an affordable way to spark imagination without any permanent commitment. We've used them for everything from birthday parties to quiet creative evenings, watching my kids' faces light up as they design and apply their own temporary designs. What stands out beyond the surface is how these markers foster bonding moments, turning ordinary days into memorable ones. Whether it's a special occasion or simply a rainy afternoon, they've provided endless entertainment and a canvas for youthful creativity. Let's dive into how they've worked in real-life scenarios. Let me tell you about these BIC BodyMark tattoo markers. They've been a hit in our house. I bought them mostly for my kids, but even I couldn't resist trying them out. The box comes with 8 different colors, all bright and vibrant, and the pens themselves feel sturdy in your hand. What really grabbed me was how easy they are to use. No messy inks or complicated stencils needed. Just grab a pen, sketch out a design, and voila. My daughter wanted a little star on her knuckle for a school talent show, and within minutes, she had it. The color stayed bold all day, even when she played outside. It's amazing how something so simple can bring so much fun, especially for kids who love to pretend or dress up. We've used these markers for all sorts of occasions, and they're surprisingly versatile. Last summer, we had a beach day with the grandkids, and these tattoos were perfect for keeping everyone entertained. The included stencils made things even easier. My nephew drew a cool wave pattern on his arm that looked professional. I also tried using them for a little mother-kid art project where we decorated our hands with matching sunflowers. The fine tips let us create detailed lines, and the thicker barrel made it comfortable for little hands. They're great for parties too. At my daughter's birthday, the kids spent an hour designing temporary tattoos for each other. It turned into a wonderful bonding activity, and everyone left with a smile and a temporary tattoo. One of the biggest pros of these markers is the color payoff. The pigments are extremely rich, deep blues, bright pinks, and rich blacks, and they stay vibrant even after a few hours. My son picked a glowing orange for his arm, and it looked fantastic under sunset light. I was impressed that the ink didn't fade quickly. It stayed true through playdates and even a splash in the pool. That said, longevity can be a bit hit or miss. Some designs lasted through 2 showers and a day at the park, while others washed off after 1 bath. It seems to depend on the skin type and how thoroughly the skin was dried before use. For the most part, though, the durability was good enough for our needs. After all, these are temporary. Now, I'll be honest, there are a few drawbacks to keep in mind. The ink doesn't come off as easily as some other temporary tattoos I've tried. A couple of times, when my kids rubbed their arms or slept on a couch, we found faint smudges on fabric. One night, after my daughter drew a big butterfly on her wrist, we discovered tiny purple dots on the bedsheet. It wasn't a big deal, but it did mean extra laundry. Also, if you're using a stencil, the ink can sometimes bleed slightly under the edges. I learned to press the stencil firmly and work slowly to avoid this. And be warned, if you leave the cap off a pen too long, it'll dry out. I keep a little tray handy just for the caps to avoid that. I had my own aha moment with these markers last week. I wanted to try something fun for a girls' night in with my best friend. We decided to draw little inspirational words on each other's hands, like laugh and joy. The black ink stayed crisp, but when I tried a red heart next to the word, it smudged a bit when I wiped it. That taught me that lighter colors can be trickier. After 3 days, the ink faded completely after a shower, which was perfect because I didn't want anything permanent. It felt like a real tattoo without any of the commitment. I also noticed that the ink doesn't rub off easily. You can't just wash it away with a wipe. Gentle soap and warm water work best for removal, though sometimes it took a scrub. All in all, these BIC BodyMark markers have become a staple in our home. They're a wonderful way for kids to express themselves safely and creatively. The colors are beautiful, the application is simple, and they're great for special events or everyday play. Yes, there are minor quirks, like ink bleeding under stencils or designs not lasting forever. But for the price and the fun they bring, they're totally worth it. I've even ordered a second set to keep one in my bag for impromptu tattoo fun at the park or beach. If you're looking for a safe, easy, and exciting way to let your children or yourself try out tattoos, these are a fantastic choice. Just remember to test a small spot first and maybe keep a towel handy for any accidental artistry on cheeks. Hey, sweet friends, let your little artist imaginations run wild. Give this video a like to show your love for temporary tattoos and subscribe so we can keep creating more playful fun together. Don't forget to tap the bell for future family-friendly reviews. Until next time, keep those creative hands busy.